Okay, in this example, we're going to try to prove that two lines are parallel using the rules that we have. Again, if you watched the last video, there is many different ways to prove these are parallel, but we're going to look at a couple of my favorite here. So in the first one, we're trying to prove the lines of parallels, and we know two angles, 65 and a 125. So one way you could do this is to, let's see, I would start by going, I know this angle is 125 because those two angles are vertically opposite to each other. And then if 125 plus 65 equals 180, if those two add up to 180, then yes, we have parallel lines. You could also have found, say, the fact that this angle here is 65. And then through the Z shape, oops, I drew it backwards, sorry. It should be this Z, right? If those two angles are congruent, then the lines have to be parallel. It's just a given. We can't, there's no other explanation for why that happens. So, again, like I say, you could find all the angles, you could figure out a few of them, but when you have these certain conditions being met, then the lines have to be parallel. If we look at this case down here, I mean, besides the obvious fact that I drew it so you can see that they're not very parallel, these are same side exterior angles, so we could say 110 plus 85 definitely doesn't equal 180. It's 195. So therefore, those lines, because that law isn't, or that rule isn't met, those lines aren't parallel, right? We could find out that this one is 70, and then look at these two lines as being corresponding, and since they are not equal, 85 does not equal to 70, these lines aren't parallel. So with using these rules, you can prove, yes, they're parallel, or no, they're not.